This week on Just Guitar Talk, we've got the orange O-Tone 40 in black. Check it out. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Just Guitar Talk. What do we got? New amp day. This is the orange O-Tone 40 in black. So some of you may have seen my video on the orange, was it 25 RT? But it was one of their solid state amps, like the little Crush models. It was 25 watts, 10-inch speaker, and it had reverb and tremolo. And I liked it. It was cool. The gain sounded really good, but I thought that the 10-inch speaker made it sound a little boxy, and it didn't take my pedals that great, I thought. But otherwise, you know, just plugged directly into the amp, thought it sounded fantastic. Well, this fixed a lot of things for me with that, and this is the O-Tone 40. And this thing is dead simple. It is a one-channel amp, and it's 40 watts. It's loud. This thing is super loud, almost too loud for me to play in my apartment. But it's got, you know, your normal Orange EQ, reverb, tremolo, volume, line out, effects loop, foot switch for the tremolo, I guess. And yeah, that's it, 1x12. See how it sounds. So for this tone, it's set really warm and some tremolo. Sounds pretty. For this tone, pretty much straight ahead clean, backed off the mids, took off the tremolo, got the spring reverb on, a little bit of compression and some slap back delay. All right, now we're gonna introduce some humbuckers and a little bit of overdrive from a Klon style pedal. See what we sound like. All right, so I'm gonna gain this bad boy out, same settings. You know, for this I really like the treble up and bass around noonish, back off on the mids, and you know, the spring reverb is really good on this, so we'll keep that on. I'm gonna throw on a little tube screamer and some analog delay. See what we sound like. SENF53, and we're gonna keep the gain on, and then we're gonna use some Univibe as well. Alrighty, so you heard this bad boy. It's good. It's good. It's much better than the 25 for me, for my needs. This thing is loud, much loud, or loud enough for any gig or rehearsal. One gripe is that I wish you could vary the wattage, or it had a master volume so that you could play it at home. This thing is a little too loud for my apartment. I can never go above 2, essentially. But yeah, this thing rips. You know, it's great clean pedal platform. Sorry, and you know, man, for companies that are doing solid state amps, like, you know, there are some companies that do them, but they're like, oh, whatever about them. And then there are some companies that like only do solid state amps, like, you know, Quilter or whatever. And, you know, I think Orange puts just as much energy into their solid state amps as they do their tube amps. And that's nice to see. This is great for any guitar player, grab and go. You know, I think if you're gigging, this is cool. If you want something to play at home, maybe skip this and get like the Crush 25 amp. Otherwise, it does everything you want it to do, you know, just for like a basic standalone amp. The clean tone is great, as you heard. The spring reverb is fantastic. The tremolo's cool. You get some really cool like neo soul tones out of this, which I really thought was awesome. The 12-inch speaker is great, and it's not heavy, not light, but not heavy. Yeah, if you were to mic this up, you could play pretty much, you know, any gig, mid to slightly larger size gig. And it's around 400 bucks, you know, that's a steal. That's great. You know, it's a total deal. So well done, Orange. Do you have this amp? Have you played it, the Orange Crush or any of the other Orange solid state amps? Let me know what you think. I love hearing from you. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and share with your guitar playing buddies, friends, and family. And if you want to contribute to the channel, click on the tip jar link in the description. We really appreciate that. Until next time, y'all have a great week. Orange. Orange and black.